Today on Forbes, this startup is racing Duolingo to replace human language tutors with AI. On a trip to Seoul in 2018, Connor Zwick drove past what looked like normal skyscrapers. But he soon learned they were filled with classrooms dedicated to teaching English, and ads for such classes were plastered across taxi tops and billboards. It hit him. The biggest market for his then nascent language learning app, Speak, was here, not Silicon Valley, where his headquarters were located. He recalls, quote, "English language learning there was like an obsession. There was such latent demand." But the language training on offer was often ineffective. Students spent hours learning the basics from textbooks and pre-recorded videos, overseen by instructors who lacked fluency. The antiquated methods emphasized learning grammar and vocabulary over actually speaking out loud. Zwick said, quote, "Everything was so academic and there was this fear of making mistakes." For Zwick, Seoul's bustling downtown and its endless demand for English language instruction was both inspiration and opportunity to build a true AI tutor that could replace the human language tutor and offer a judgment-free space for learners to make and correct mistakes while speaking another language. The promise, he said, was, quote, "No one's going to know if you said something embarrassing." Today, Speak has a voice-based AI coach that role-plays scenarios like ordering drinks at a restaurant, asking for directions to a tourist spot, or making small talk with a classmate to help practice speaking a new language in real-world situations. Built primarily on OpenAI's models, the goal is to encourage users to practice enunciating commonly used words and phrases out loud. Learners can also create their own situations from scratch by prompting its AI software. Features like leaderboards and streaks that track daily usage help with consistency. And it's not just for English learners. Speak offers its role plays and lesson plans for 5 other languages: Korean, Spanish, Japanese, French, and Italian. Some 15 million people have downloaded Speak to practice conversing with its interactive AI tutor and become more fluent and confident speaking in a foreign tongue. That traction has helped the $1 billion valued startup reach a recent milestone. The company announced in November that it has more than $100 million in annualized revenue. It's largely thanks to the strength of its consumer business. Users start free on the app and pay anywhere from $80 to $200 for access to more content. But Speak also began pushing into enterprise in 2024, as some of its consumers asked employers to cover its costs. Now, some 500 companies, including KPMG and HD Hyundai, offer Speak subscriptions to employees primarily in South Korea. And after gaining ground in other countries like Japan and Taiwan, Speak started making a concerted push in the US market earlier this year in June. That's impressive progress, but there's a long way to go to catch up with its biggest rival. Speak's revenue is dwarfed by that of Duolingo, which booked $724 million in sales last year and projects its business will balloon to $1.02 billion by the end of this year. It's betting big on AI as well, and now offers casual language learning video calls with its AI character, Lily, delivering on billionaire CEO Luis von Ahn's mission to spin up an automated tutor that can easily and affordably teach anyone a foreign language. Zwick's keenly aware of Duolingo's dominance, especially in the US, but believes Speak is well differentiated. Duolingo is geared toward improving grammar and vocabulary, he argues. Speak's focus is on conversational fluency, building language muscle memory, and refining pronunciation so people become comfortable speaking aloud. It's all in the name. Zwick claims people speak 5 to 10 times more on Speak than on other language learning apps. Speak has attracted attention from VC heavyweights like Khosla Ventures, Excel, and OpenAI Startup Fund, raising some $160 million in total capital. For full coverage, check out Rashi Shrivastava's piece on forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.